right, welcome to the next installment of me reviewing the music from The Elder Scrolls Online. This is the third track in the original game soundtrack, composed by Derrick, who again has done almost everything on this soundtrack and most of the games themselves, most of the soundtracks for the game, for the expansions and the DLCs. So, very talented individual. So this is the Three Banners Fanfare. This is one you're going to hear in Groutwood. Mulbator apparently upon entering the zone, a chance for peace, which is a quest when you complete it, and then there is a music box, Steadfast Armistice, that plays this. So let's jump into it and kind of go through this. All right, so that's a really great little intro. Now, this isn't a very long song itself, so there's not going to be a whole lot to it. But that intro is really interesting because you do that kind of layering of the instruments. You're going to start building up and adding a few more every time. And there's a lot of things that are just kind of like very softly in there. So you can kind of almost hear like at one point like a little higher, mid-high voices are just in the background, just kind of surfing in there, quietly going, just adding that layer. That timpani's in there, and they got that little timpani roll, which is always fun. I love when they throw the timpanis in there because it just gives it that big deep sound, even if it's not very loud. And then you've of course got the horns, and I'm pretty sure I heard like a trumpet come in for the high voice at the very end there. And now we're going to start to transition into the meat of the song. All right, and so what they did there is they took the strings and they give that like that vibrato, right? And they use the strings to do that, and that's your transition point. After that, kind of like that pause, you pause, transition point, and then we're taking the melody that we heard in the beginning that was on the horn, and we're kind of putting that into the strings now. So you'll hear that on the violins, and so that's what the transition does. All right, and then you can hear that there's a lot of percussion stuff going on in the background. Not only you have the timpani rolls, but then you've got the crash cymbals that are going off. In there you've got another cymbal that just kind of doing a roll on that, so you got that kind of like on the cymbal, so it gives it that nice big ringing sound to kind of accentuate the end of that little portion of the melody before they go into the next one, kind of like accenting like, okay, here's the first part, the second part, the third part of that changing melody. And then, that's the song ends. It does that little timpani roll into that wah, that long drawn out wah, with the lower voices, which is really nice. This is not one of the longer songs. It's not the most complicated song, but it is a really great little fanfare. So, and obviously Elder Scrolls, when it originally came out, the Three Banners War is like 99% of the game, because we didn't have trials, we didn't have Craglorn even. It was, you're going to play the game and then jump into PvP, because that was it. Dungeons were very, very limited back then, and there wasn't really a burgeoning PvE community. It was a lot of PvP. which has obviously changed over the years, but the music kind of reflects that in the direction that it's going in, a lot of these songs being about the Three Banners War. So, like I said, it's not a long piece, it's not a complicated piece, but it's a fun little fanfare. So, go ahead, like and subscribe and all that stuff, and comment below on your thoughts on the music itself. And I'll see you next time, my guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. And enjoy.